Hey everyone, so it's me again. I am busy vlogging my 4th combo session that I have officially had, which was on the 10th of December. And this is actually quite a late video compared to my previous ones because I normally vlog after 2-3 days, but since life just happened because of how busy December is, it's actually the 8th of January now, where I've just come back from Slovakia for my first ski and snow holiday, which was amazing. So I just want to talk about sort of the effects or the post effects that I've experienced again from the session. So I was quite fortunate and lucky to actually try a Kambo stick, which was brand new. So I was the first one to have the dots, and I was told that the stick was actually from a female frog, which is actually recognized as more intense than the male version. And it's completely true. So what I did this time, instead of just doing the basic spots or basic dots on my right leg, I've actually had it done on my meridian points. So the practitioner had a book of certain meridian points triggers certain parts of the body. So because of my issues with my gynecological issues that I've expressed in my previous videos, if you do watch, so we sort of put different trigger points. So I did 5 points where I did one here, over here, 2, 3, and 1 on my right side of my ankle. And it was very, 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 very intensive session again. So from my previous videos, I've explained that when I do purge, I purge like the rainbow, various colors, but this time in the beginning there was purging, it was just normal see-through. So I thought, wow, actually I'm much healthier, I'm doing pretty well. And it didn't last that long. So this session was very overwhelming, that it actually put me in a state of like trauma that I experienced from my own issues, where I've sort of blacked it out because it was so difficult, the session. I felt like I was about to faint. I felt ill, that I felt like I needed to go to the toilet, but I didn't end up going. And just everything in terms of sensory was just too overwhelming. So he would sing to me to try and release the bad energy or the bad spirits, which became very difficult. That I actually was like, please stop, I couldn't bear it. The smell of the sage that was burning, I couldn't bear it, and it was just so overwhelming. And also with the purge and my acid reflux, it was one of the few times in my life where I've actually experienced such an intensive acidic burn coming up that it was one of those sessions where I was just like, I wish I could stop this right now, I wish I could stop this. Generally, again, a session takes about 20 minutes, but with me it took, I think, just a little over an hour. But when eventually I lay down and I rested, everything was calm, everything was good. So commonly known, the Kambo session will peel back layers, break down different layers of yourself, to release and sort of express the trauma, express whatever issue that you were going to see the practitioner for. And I've noticed sort of what has now been named is called the cowboy mentality that I have, is where I always act very strong and I try to just get through everything without sort of like expressing my fragile side or my vulnerable side, because I've always had to act like a man throughout my upbringing versus then actually having to act like a lady or a girl. And the point of expressing that is, I found that this session has actually cracked that layer or peeled back that layer, because I found now that I've been acting quite more vulnerable and more sensitive towards situations, and it's very difficult for me to comprehend, because normally I just soldier on and I keep quiet and I'm like, yeah, let's do it, but now I'm like voicing concerns. So I think what it's actually done is actually opened up more my throat chakra, where I'm starting to communicate better. So if something scares me, I say it scares me. If something makes me frightened, I'll say I won't do it. So perfect examples are that I went away skiing now, first time, never been in snow, never been skiing, and going down a mountain, I would normally be like, yeah, let's go, let's do it, we're going crazy, who cares about dying, you only live once. Now I was like, wow, this is actually pretty intimidating. I don't have any skills in this. I don't know what I'm doing. And I just want to say, like, I don't think I'm mentally prepared to go down this hill today. You know, maybe in a few months' time with more practice, I can do it. And it's something I'd never normally commonly do. So it's again made me aware that this is how much the Kambo is helping me, because it's helping me develop and grow as a person and fundamentally speak my truth, which is so important. It's so important. I'm growing further. I definitely think from a health aspect, I'm certainly improving. I do have addictions to sugar, so it's a bit of a difficult thing, but my health on an overall basis is improving. I can see the quality of my skin, the quality of my hair is also improved. And also physically, I'm much stronger. I've noticed when I moved to London in October 2016, I came down with a flu and I was sick for months and months and months. I think I was sick for like 6-7 months. It was terrible. And I've been exposed to different conditions. I've been in the tube. I've had people coughing on me. I've been living with people who are sick. I've gone to the snow and then to a hot bath and then thermal, had my hair wet. And I have still not gotten the flu. So my immune system from the Kambo has actually become so high that it's resistant to any of the sicknesses or basic common flus that people are catching, or bugs, which is fantastic because nobody wants downtime. And it's that strong because I was physically burnt out at work, that even with that burnt out feeling, with my immune system being low, it was still extremely strong. So this medicine is so worth it. I cannot explain. So it helps me on a physical capacity, emotional capacity, a mental capacity, and I've also found now over the months of starting to do this that I'm starting to attain a level of grounding. I'm picking up meditation, so I'm doing here and there. Haven't become fully disciplined as of yet, but I'm starting to strive towards my spiritual path and journey, which I'm improving on significantly. And I think to recommend to anyone who wants to do it, it's completely worthwhile. If you go and watch back from my first video to now, you can see that I've completely changed as a person. My demeanor, my aura, my happiness, my quality of life, my appearance has improved significantly. And I'm sharing my story because I was lost and I needed help and guidance, and I would like to provide that to you if you are lost and need some guidance, that there is answers out there. You just got to know how to search for it, because it's like the Matrix. I can offer you the red pill or the blue pill. I can only show you the door. You have to walk through it. Thanks.